Main
These are bullets all day long. They got the Knight of Pentacles, the Strength. He shot himself. There's the
family attorney says the 23-year-old died from a gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was suicide.
I don't
This
know what
comes
he
one.
I know it's a rope involved. I don't know what he used that rope for. Let me see. The secrets. He's taking the secrets with him. You see the secrets? He's not giving y'all the information. Says y'all don't need to know it. You know? He'll go out with the secrets with the high priest there. He might be found on a Wednesday too. Ace of Wands. So I have no doubt in my mind they're gonna find Brian Laundrie, October 2021. I'm telling you, he's still.
Hello, my loves. It's TTMG, the Tarot Medium Goddess here. Thank you so much for being here. Please do stop what you're doing and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to tell me what you think about what happened in this case in the comments below. And do show your girl some love and share the video. I appreciate every single one of you. It's true. I love you, boo. Wait, no, nobody. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. I got kind of an important call out of nowhere during the middle of this. My chat is turned off right now, guys, because I want to make this and hi to everyone who's here, to my loyal subscribers. I'm trying to make this fast, and you guys know I can go on and on. So I want to just put some energy on this real quick. All right. I have not yet done. I've done a reading on Naomi, which I'll link to the end shots of this video once it processes at the end of the video. It sometimes takes a little while, and I'll link it, and also I'll have the reading I did on Naomi a few days ago in the description box below as well, as soon as I'm done this live. In the meantime, I'm trying to pull up some energy on when it should be found, etc., where it should be found, etc. I did get details and heard some names that may be very valid in this case, so you definitely want to check out the other video, and all that information will be linked there, like the word metropolis or metropolitan, something about a hill, etc. Check out that video. So I'm going to go on and I'm going to start this reading. I had to keep my comments off. I love chit-chatting with you guys, but we'll be on here for an hour or two if I have to live on, so chat on. So let me just go through this real quick. All right, so I was seeing the energy during the last reading that Naomi will be found within 3 days, right? I said the longest it would take would be about 10 days. So, and I've always been accurate in timing, but timing is something that's fluid. Nothing is really set in stone. Certain things, events can change a certain situation or outcome of an event, but that's what the energy was pulling up. And the third day will be tomorrow. However, I said within 10 days. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that I pulled right now. Let me pull it on the screen. Prior to, I asked when will she be found, and I did get a sun card. I don't have that up. All right, I didn't share that. But then I asked another time, and here are the cards that I got before I pull more. Give me 1 second. Let's see. I'm trying to get it on the screen, but I'm having a little. It's freezing a little bit. It'll be on the screen momentarily once it stops freezing. But anyhow, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hello? Okay. So, give me 1 second. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. And if you can't hear me, if the audio is there, please do stay on. Hello, 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 hello. I don't think it's. Hello? It's not showing me that the volume's coming through. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys can hear me. It might be some type of delay, but it looks like you guys can hear me. All right, so now we're going to get this back on the screen. So she's definitely going to be found regardless of timing, guys. Okay, like I said, timing can fluctuate. It can change up. I've been extremely accurate down to the date. I tell somebody the date, the week that they're getting pregnant. Okay, and bingo, it's happened on multiple occasions. However, it's not guaranteed. My accuracy on timing, like I said, it's up in the 90% percentile, in the 90%. Certain things can change that. All right, so you see on the screen, I asked about her being found. Will she be found? You see the 7 of Cups? So that's the multiple. You see the girl looking up in the clouds? That's the multiple leads that they're following in their investigations for Naomi, right? I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn it the other way, guys. So I probably would have had to have it turned the other way before I uploaded it to StreamYard. But anyway, so that's the multiple leads they're following. Like they're knocking them out one by one by one by one, right? The 7 of Cups. After the 7 of Cups, you see the 4 of Cups. They're knocking it out. They're each one. It goes from 7 to 4, right? The investigators, the detective work, whatever's going on, they're knocking it out. And then you see the star card. The star card is the wish fulfillment. So that's her being found. Also, I had got the sun. Once again, timing has the possibility of being off. I'm seeing it happening by this Sunday. That could be off, but what I know that I can tell you 100%, this girl, this young lady, will be found. She will be found. What I stated in my last live is I'm not reading the energy whether I'm feeling she's dead or alive. Okay, I'm not going into that energy. I've done it for Summer Wells, which is a strong energy of what's going on there, and a lot of people in the past. One person I didn't read the energy of, whether or not they're going to be here or not, is alive or deceased, is Michael Vaughn. But Orson West, Sincere and Classic, I read their energy, told you if they're passed on or if they were alive, was accurate, told you whether Summer Wells is alive or deceased. Guys, when that comes back, trust me, it's going to be 100% accurate. All right, now with Naomi, what I must tell you is that energy was pretty much inconclusive, even though I said I was going to share exactly what I saw. But however, it did gear to one way versus the other. It did kind of, it was showing me a stronger sense of one thing versus the other. But the family is going to figure that out for themselves. We worrying about getting Naomi found. Like I said, the 7 of Cups right there. That's the investigators. That's the detective works. Detectives going through one thing at a time, getting it down to 4. Guys, it's going to dwindle. It's going to dwindle. They're going to keep knocking stuff out. They're getting closer, in this case, to the star card, okay? This young lady will most definitely be found. No question in my mind whatsoever. That's something I am 100% on. So her family can rest assured that lovely lady on that right hand side will be found. All right, now I asked for clarification on that's for something else. Hold on, guys, I gotta press mute real quick because I gotta call my son for something in the other room. It's only gonna take 2 seconds. Give me one moment. All right, guys, I'm done my hollering. All right, so she most definitely will be found. So right here we have, I asked to clarify, the star card. The star card, the wish fulfillment card, right? What her mother wants, Diana. What's her name? Diana, I believe, and the sister's name's Tamara, right? I forget what the brother's name is, but I know how he looks. Anyway, clarify the star card. Here we have the Chariot on the left hand side. That's movement. That's forward. That's them going towards getting her. You see that tower? That tower, that's what happened to her. That's the upheaval. That's everything going up in flames. That's the big disaster that happened in this situation. That's NAOMI IRION being in the situation or predicament that she's currently in right now. The tower, that Chariot is moving towards the tower. That 10 of Pentacles to the right, that's them finding her. Right? Listen, guys, in tarot, and I don't need tarot cards, by the way, because like I said, in a lot of things, I just hear stuff. I like to use this as also another divination tool. But I hear stuff just like I heard the day and date Brian Laundrie, here, son, would be found, right? Just like I heard the day and date he would be found. So no cards can tell you that. I just use it. It's just helpful, and it's helpful for you guys to kind of get a visual picture of what's going on here when I have these cards. So there's the star card, the wish fulfillment, most definitely she will be found, the Chariot, the moving forward. You see that motorcycle towards the tower. All right, and also I need to tell you guys, she is definitely well, I won't say definitely, but there's a strong, I'm saying she definitely will get found. That's 100%. All right, there is a high energy of her being up on this hill. You see the dragon's lair. Before I even pulled this card the other day during my other live for her location, and I feel like she's still indoors though, you know. Okay, I'm not 100%. It's just strong. It's just strong for her still being inside. And usually in a lot of cases, the person is, you know, outside or blah, blah, blah. But either way, she's up on this hill. Before I pulled this Dragon's Lair card, I said she was up on a hill. And I don't feel, it's like the energy, she wasn't being fed or, you know, taken care of or whatever. So she most definitely needs to get found, and she most definitely needs to get found quickly. Let's see, what else did I get? So I asked, what did I ask? Here's the star card and the justice. Will she be found by Sunday? Will NAOMI IRION be found by Sunday? And guys, please press the like, because it does help push this out there. It's people that need to see. And you know, in the true crime world, in this crime world, even though a lot of times we rely heavily on detectives and investigators, and they love to say let them do their work. Yes, it's true, but in so many, and they need to, definitely they have to have a clear mind when working on this. They need to stay focused. However, there's so many cases that if it wasn't for the internet sleuth out there, if it wasn't for the psychic out there, you know, these cases would not be solved. All right, there's cases that I'm working on now that I was supposed to already have my live on, not actually go live, but, you know, share this story where it came back. They said that the dad had died. He shot himself. And that's the story. The case was closed. The dad did not shoot himself. The daughter was in the car and saw exactly what happened. He did not, and they did not use the daughter's word, who's 9 years old, who saw it with her own eyes with the other kids in the car, you know. And they said, well, you know, the kids were wrong, blah, 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 you know. And that, I gotta say this because that wife, right, who had to deal with her husband passing, she didn't want to question the law. She didn't want to question authorities. She wanted law enforcement to do their job. She wanted the detectives to do their job. But guess what? Guess what? That's what caused that file to be closed off. thank God that something had came to the surface where it was reopened in her benefit, from people speaking out and saying, hey, this is not adding up, from ballistics coming back and saying, hey, is not adding up. That wasn't the gun that was used. That gun could not have been shot out that chamber of whatever, you know? And so that kind of reunited it. The detectives did their job before law enforcement did their job. They closed the cases. Do you know how many cases were closed because of that? So, yes, we do need to give them their room so they can have a clear mind to do what they do. While they're doing what they're doing on their side, it's okay. I say it's nothing wrong with speculating, because those speculations lead to answers sometimes, right? Those psychic tarot readings, they lead to answers sometimes, right? Not always, but sometimes they do. So everything works together, right? So if you want to just deal with facts, what they're getting, that's fine. But a lot of times those things are, or things that don't solve cases. There are so many cases that are unsolved till this day. The Springfield 3 case, right? Springfield, Missouri. It's unsolved to this day. They needed people like you. They needed the internet sleuth. They needed the psychic. You know, the Millbrook 3. I'm sorry, not the Millbrook 3, but the Millbrook twins. These are cases that I love to speak about because 30 years later they're unsolved, and that was letting detectives and law enforcement do their work. So anyway, I know there's a lot of people wishing they could comment in this live chat right now, but that's okay. You could comment once it ends. But that's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. All right. We all work together, and a lot of solved cases is because of people like us who work together. But anyway, that star card, I asked, will she be found by Sunday? I'm getting the star card right there. Wish fulfillment. That's the justice card. Let them keep going. Let them do what they're doing. Whatever leads y'all bringing, obviously it's a good one. Obviously it's a good one. Again, timing cannot be guaranteed because it's so fluid. However, my accuracy rate has been pinpoint down to the date and time of certain things. Well, not time. I'm not going to say time, but day and date. Certain things would happen. Right? So, but what I know for sure is Naomi is not going to sit without getting found. That baby girl, that young lady, she is getting found. So let me see what else. Let me pull some cards. That's all I have for you guys right now. I just wanted you to know that this is a case. We're gonna get some conclusion here. So show me these cards. I'm not gonna have on the screen because I'm shoveling it, and and the camera's off or whatever. So for Naomi Irion. Okay, the beautiful Naomi Irion. Oh, I'm thinking about maybe I should put up my Google Maps because there were certain things that I heard, a name that I heard. I was going to close this live just now, but I just remembered there was a name that I heard that I want to get to. Three of Cups, Community, 10 of Wands. That's they bringing her in, guys. This is 100%. All right, like I said, I'm not God, so I can't claim 100%, but I could claim 99.999 because that's what I've been. I don't mean to be Benny Keys here. I'm too good at this here. But what I'm saying is they getting that, baby. All right, so 10 of Cups, yep. All right, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups. All right, Justice, boom. Whatever the situation is, whether deceased or alive, I'm not here to say whether or not she's gonna be alive or not, but I'm saying they bringing her home. So let's now move to Google Earth, and let me share this tab. Oh, I gotta get this photo off so you guys can see. All right, so let me get Google Earth up on the screen. All right. Let me remember the name I heard earlier. Okay, certain names that I heard before, like I said, you definitely want to watch the other video if you're really, really interested and wanting to know. One was like Metropolitan, and I put the rest together because when you hear from Spirit, you don't always hear so clearly. So I was like Metropolitan So I'm basically finishing it off with 10 metropolitan. And somebody came into that chat and said something about a metropolis, because I also said something about like a ghost town or blah blah blah. So it could very well be metropolis. So metropolis, metropolitan, whatever, those are names that you want to keep in mind when dealing in this case. Not saying that it's um it's definitely linked to that case. However, I can tell you that when I'm doing readings for people, I call their family member's name, I call their children's name, I call their deceased family member's name, and so because of that, I think that that's something you definitely need to take seriously. I've just started hearing names this year though, so I'm trying to connect to that energy more and be more concise about it, because when we hear from spirit, sometimes, you know, you could question, well, is that coming from myself or spirit? So you know, I just want to be quite honest with you, so you just want to put that down as something that's possible, right? Not guaranteed. Also maybe Chesapeake or something like that, or what was another one that came up? Trudy. Okay. Trudy, I didn't have such a high sense of that. Like, that energy wasn't so high. It was just the slight energy of Trudy. But let's go ahead. I will put in Trudy. I typed in Google. I said Trudy, Nevada, because I don't know what's out there. And something came up, Trudy Street or something. Feet. Nevada. Let's see. And it... Okay. For other places that came up, you definitely want to look at the other video. I'm not really good at Google Maps and diving in, flying into places, but let's see. Oh no, this is Dr. Trudy. We don't want Dr. Trudy. We want, I think it was it Trudy Street? Trudy Street, maybe. And like I said, it could be a person named Trudy. It doesn't have to be a street. All right, I'm just hearing the name Trudy. That's why we need internet sleuths like you guys out there, or family members trying to put stuff in. All right, but because I heard the name Trudy, I'm trying to. And another name that I heard was Cedric. Somebody during the last live said that the mayor of that area's name is Cedric. So, because I brought up the name Cedric, so I don't know if that has to do with him. I just heard the name Cedric. So we're gonna zoom in here. I'm gonna try to. All right, where was Trudy Street? I think this was it. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, guys, now I mean, come on. Well, this looks like somewhere somebody could be taken, you know. I mean, you got people here. You could kind of run off if you're not drugged or anything like that, you know. Or, I mean, no offense to people that live in trailers. I wanted a trailer myself, but can we say trailer trash in this case, in this particular case? Okay, but. No offense. Like I said, I wanted to trailer my daggone itself. But this looks like an area that someone could be taking, right? All right. How do I have to practice getting better at this for sure. But this is Trudy Street. Maybe this is, if they're in the area, they might as well stop by. You know, I mean, it looks like an area that could be possibly suspect, right? Oh God, I wish I could do this better for you guys. I know somebody's on the live saying it's so simple. All you have to do is blah blah blah. And you remember I told you I was picking up something on a hill. There's a lot of hills around here too. All right, now how do we keep going? Let's see. And like for real, to get the name Trudy is like that's an old name. I probably even haven't even heard that name since the 80s. So, and for there to be a Trudy out here, like what's the chances? I don't know. But like I said, I don't know. Trudy could be the person's mother's name. I don't know. I'm just getting a Trudy, and this is Trudy in Nevada. All right. And so another place that I got, like I said, was Metropolitan, whatever. So they can look in that if somebody's in the area. Um, look at everything. Metropolis, no, Nevada. I spelt it wrong. Oh, Ghost Town. Here we go. Hold on, guys. I gotta close my door. And so, like I said, I got the name Metropolitan. And somebody in my last live asked, well, could it be Metropolis? Because I also said something about a ghost town. I said, very well could be. I'm hearing parts here. You guys figure out the rest. Let me know. I'm going to put a Discord group together. I'm not always able to put some of these clues together because I don't have as much time. This is not my full time. But so people can sleuth around in the Discord group and maybe do some of this stuff in the backgrounds and kind of figure it out. So how do we get down here? All right. I'm not good at this. This is one thing I'm not good at. So, you guys can do this at home on your own. Sleuth around. All right. So, like I stated, it's a possibility. I'm getting a high energy of her being found by Sunday. All right. Shoot, it might be today or tomorrow. It feels real soon. It's a quick energy. I said on my last live a couple days, within 10 days, it's feeling like 3, but within 10, and it's feeling like it's going to happen on Sunday. If I had to pick a day, that's probably it. But we'll see how it plays out. In the meantime, remember, timing is not always on point, but one thing is on point is my reading, and she, Naomi, will be found. Y'all have a good one. Love you guys. Press that like button.